Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. If this is your first time here, my name is Anthony Bricky and this is my YouTube channel, Trout Time. Now today I had plans. Let me tell you how this weekend was supposed to be for me, and I'll tell you why I'm still sitting in the truck. This weekend was the first weekend in weeks that my wife and I actually have nothing planned. We had nowhere to be. No one expected anything of us this weekend. It was going to be one of them weekends, and coming into it, I was like, I'm going to get so much fishing in. I'm going to have so much content created, going to be getting so many videos, and it has rained all weekend long. I don't know when you're actually going to see this, but I will tell you right now, as I'm sitting here, it is Sunday afternoon at 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Yesterday, Saturday, it rained all day. Rained all day long. Today, the weather was supposed to be good. No rain at all. I got up this morning. It was light rain, not bad. Checked the Weather Channel app. Rain was supposed to move out by 10 a.m. Okay, 10 o'clock came, still raining. Looked at the app, it's going to be out of here by 11. 11 o'clock came, still raining. I've done that for all day. Well, here it is, 3 o'clock, still raining. Check the Weather Channel app, even the radar. There's no rain according to the radar. So whatever this is falling from the sky, it's some kind of crazy, who knows what it is. But apparently it's not rain. But I couldn't stand sitting around the house no more. So I'm actually out here. It's not raining hard. It's just just enough to keep everything wet. I'm going to keep the microphone on the GoPro. If I take the microphone off, it's waterproof. With the microphone on, it is not waterproof. But I don't feel it's raining hard enough to worry about it. But let me tell you what I'm doing. I'm at one of my favorite stretches of river. You've seen me fish this 1,000 times. On one rod, I have got E&H Lures Red Sculpin. And on the other one, I'm going to have a Rapala Brown Trout. And I'm going to kind of do a 1v1. Rapala versus E&H Lures. Now, probably am going to have to abandon this pretty quick because the trout bite has been bad because of this crazy weather we're having. It's just, we'll have 80 degrees followed by rain and 30 degrees colder. I mean, it's just up and down. East Tennessee winter. Here in East Tennessee, it's the one place I think you can get frostbite and heat stroke in the same day. But that's how I'm going to start this trip. A 1v1, Rapala versus E&H Lures. But if I'm not catching anything on either one of them, then I'll just have to drop back and punt, and I want to catch a fish. I don't care what I'm using. So, enough talking, let's get to fishing. Conditions are this. Water is up. They're generating around the clock right now, probably because of all the rain we've had. I do have my waders on just because it is so wet. The water's not muddy. I was really expecting it to be really muddy today, but it's not. This is what I have. This is what I'm telling you. I'm going to do a battle here. E&H Lures Red Sculpin versus a Rapala Brown Trout pattern, size 11 floater. So this is what we're going to do, a 1v1. Let's get ready to rumble. Yeah, that was pretty corny. I won't do that again. Okay, I think I'm going to start with the Rapala. No reason, just cause. Now, if I catch one on this first cast, let me just say that I've already made some casts. So it's not, if I catch one, it's okay. Now this brown trout pattern Rapala, before Jimmy started painting lures, this time of year I would really have a lot of luck with this lure. There's water droplets on the lens, I apologize. It's starting to rain again, kind of a mist. Put my hood up, my head's getting wet. Oh, there we go. Oh, I guess that's a good one too. That is a good one. Okay. May have to tighten my drag because the water is up and he's pulling drag. I may have him foul hooked actually. He may not be as big as I think he is because I got him foul hooked. Or do I? I really don't know if I do or not. I got my, oh no, that's a good trout. I've got my net in the car and I forgot to bring it. Got him on the, oh, that's a really nice trout. See if I can get a measurement on him. Well, I got to take the hook out before I can get a measurement on him. Golly, I'm all flustered. I can't even hang on to my pliers. Golly, I got him hooked good. Okay, there we go. Let's get a measurement on this guy. Stay still for just a minute, buddy. Get you a measurement and then I'll get you back in the water. 16. Okay. Oop, he's still wanting to flop. I'll show him to him if he'll quit flopping. Yeah, he's still wanting to fight me. Yep, he's wanting to. He's curling up pretty good. I'll get you back in there if you'll calm down a minute. Y'all can't see it, but his muscles are tensing up. 16-inch brown, Rapala brown trout. Okay, that's a good catch. Let's see if we can get him back in the river here. He's ready to go. I can feel his muscles tensing up, and there he goes. Yep, and he took off. Okay, I just took my sleeve and wiped off the lens. I hope I didn't make it worse. Now I'll make some casts with the red sculpin, E&H lures. Now the difference between this one and the Rapala is this one actually sinks. So I'm gonna fish it just a little different. It's probably not a good 1v1 challenge because the lures are really so much different. But because the water clarity is what it is, I really wanna go dark. So, and that brown trout really does well this time of year. So this one I'm kind of letting it sink and I'm popping it up off the bottom. To my right where I caught that last one, it's kind of a deep pocket. I was kind of curious if they might sit down in there. Because when the water's really fast, they'll go down to the deeper pockets where the current's not so much and just sit there and wait for stuff to come floating over top of them and they'll come up and ambush it. But don't think that you can outrun these trout. If they see this bait and they want it, they can catch it. I don't care what the water conditions are. All right, hey guys, Jimmy just showed up and brought me his newest creation. Well, get it closer to the camera. If I get too close, it'll be blurry.
Okay.
But we're trying to figure out what we've already got. This is another crawl pattern. We've got a red crawl and a green crawl.
And blue crawl.
There's a blue one?
Don't you have a blue one?
I don't think I have a blue one.
You'll get the blue one.
Okay. Well, we're trying to figure out what to call this one. I'm getting ready to throw it for the first time, see if it catches anything.
Humpy minnow.
A what?
Humpy minnow.
Yeah, the lure pattern is a humpy minnow, the style.
2 foot, 3 foot. If you really crank it, it'll go 4.
Yeah. But I'm hoping we can call it trout candy because I'm gonna use it. Well, you know, we said it before, it's not what we want to throw, it's what the trout want to bite. And I only caught the one. It was a real nice brown. Wish I could have caught more, but one catch is better than no catch.
Yep.
I want to thank Jimmy for bringing down his new pattern. Looks great. I think it's going to be huge if we can just figure out what's going on with the trout right now.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Very difficult. We think the weather's really got them all jacked up because it's just, One day it's 80, next day it's 50, the next day it's snowing.
I'm going to play those in the Powerball. 80, 45, 22, 72, 84.
There you go. Might as well.
That might win the lottery. We'll play our weather around here.
Because it ain't helping the fishing none, I'll tell you that.
Nah.
Jimmy's Facebook page is linked in the description below. Go check out that Facebook page. Check out his lures. If you fish a lot, I guarantee you he's got something for you. I've also, in the description, I don't mention this much, but I also want to say there is a link to the TVA website. If you fish a river system that is TVA regulated, you need to check the website out or get the phone app. That way you can always check and see what they're doing. If there's a lot of water coming, you want to stay out of the way of it, especially if you plan on wading. We want you to be safe out there. If you like, absolutely?
Oh yeah.
If you like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't hit that subscribe button, I can't say subscribe. Hit the subscribe button because Jimmy and I are going to be hitting some new waters real soon. Going to be doing some smallmouth fishing, hopefully.
Yep, in Kingsport somewhere.
Yep, going to be traveling, going to be doing that. We also are going to be hitting some spots on the lake, hopefully, this spring and summer. So go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can come along for the ride. We will see you next time.